It's your boy Jason A. Kid Jr. You can find me on Facebook. I'm representing that Dust House Entertainment. Today I got my man, Mr. Smoking Strong himself. So, Mr. Smoking Strong, where did you start in this business?
Well, I got started in really 2001. I mean, I was dibbling and dabbling in 2000. I've been in it for a while, but I got started in 2001, and I pretty much came in the game as a club promoter. You know, I started out promoting team parties, and then I kind of went into independent. I was in the independents early, so I started promoting independent events at clubs around 2001. You know what I'm saying? And just kind of moved to the music industry like that.
So like, directly, like, where do you fit in as far as, like, you know, being the middleman or being the head honcho in charge?
Head honcho. Head honcho took a while. Head honcho took a while. But the way I fit in to get to that point was, that was the reason why I became a promoter. I learned very early in the game that, you know, when you were an artist, you had to kind of move with how people wanted you to move. But I noticed that the promoter was always the guy that kind of linked everybody else together to even get to that point. Like, without a promoter, without management, without certain elements of the game can't be played. So I got to where I'm at now because I learned early in the game that I needed to learn about a position of power more so than anything else. So I studied from the promoter angle as well as the business side.
So what would you say to the people out there that, you know, someone who has music on their hands but they don't know exactly what to do with it?
If you have music on your hands and don't know what to do with it, the first thing I'm going to do, and I know people may get irritated when I say it, but I have to say it in the correct order. I can't just say what y'all want to hear. So the best thing to do when you have music you don't know what to do is, first, copyright it. Now, most people would tell y'all, just put it out. I'm not going to tell you that, because that's how your music is stolen. So if you do have something, even if you knew, like True Indeed, yeah, you can just put it out. But if you just want to put it out within your community. Like, I'll put it like that. If you're not, you might not be at the copyright stage if you're just getting into it. So put it out within your community. Start your music amongst yourself and your friends and people in your neighborhood and see how they all react to and respond to it. That's how I would say start, put it out. For those who aren't that advanced yet, put it out to the people around you. Don't worry about YouTube and all that. See what your people think of it first.
Good, okay. All right.
Yeah.
So as far as like being in unity, do you work alone or do you have your own team as far as, you know?
That is a good, is that liquor down there? Can I get a shot of that?
Yeah, I got you, dude.
I need a shot for that answer. I need a shot for that answer. You know, I gotta get a shot for that answer. Okay, that was a good one. That was a good one. I work alone, but I started out with a team. I enjoy. Yeah. I started out with a team. Let me not get too distracted. I'm entertaining y'all. I love this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I started out with a team in the beginning, and I had that particular team for so many years, and then, you know, I kind of grew in the game, and some of them didn't have the same interest, so they went in another direction. I was alone for a while, and then I got back into a team again. You know, I like to have a team. I'm not gonna act like I don't like to have a team. I work alone now, but only because I've been a part of teams on multiple of occasions, and when you have a team situation put together, sometimes it can be complicated, and unless you have a big enough situation, like if you're trying to grow something, sometimes you got to grow it from yourself first and then expand to the team. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm learning how to do now. Like, I had to move away from everybody in order to really put what I know into play first, and then I can go back and reassemble a team. You know what I'm saying? Because, so as of now, I work alone, but I'm not against working with a team.
So my next question, it brings me back to my next question. How do you continue to be successful, you know, by people coming in and leaving at the same time? You know, how do you continue being successful, you know, just for a little period of time?
Right. Success.
in this game?
Success. My success. I'm able to continue my success simply by not paying a lot of attention to everything that's negative. Like the negativity in the game can bring you out of the game. It can pull you out of the game. Like if you learn to focus on everything that's bad, because the entertainment business is really different than a lot of other businesses. It takes a real monster to go through this business. Like you got to be good at it. You got to learn it. And you really got to be good at it. And it does have a lot of negative points. There's a lot of points in time when people say they want to quit. Times that I said I wanted to quit. Times that I have backed out and had friends step up and say don't do that. Like, but the success continues because over time you have to learn how to you got to learn how to face each problem that you have and challenge that problem one-on-one, head-on. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you allow something to conquer you in this business, then you're not going to make it. But if you can face everything head-on and say, I refuse to stop, I refuse to go back, I refuse to quit, I refuse to give up, no matter what people say or who doesn't believe in me or who does, I'm going to make it, and I'm going to make it my way to have my way. And that's how I continue my success by. That's why my name is Strong Arm. I go hard with it, and the more people against me, the harder I go. So I continue to be who I've been. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's kind of tough moving. I mean, it got to be tough, like, you know, just moving by yourself in a major game as, you know what I'm saying, entertainment.
Yeah, it's definitely moving alone in the game is something else, to say the least. But I've gotten used to it though. Like I've always been antisocial. Like, you know, in my regular life. y'all know I do have a regular life. Yeah. But I've always been antisocial, so that kind of helps. Like if I was a social butterfly, it would be horrible. Like if I was the kind of person that's like, I gotta be around people, then it would be horrible running a business by myself. But because I'm always by myself anyway,
it's a very valuable lesson about being around too many people, because you can't. That to me myself, that's what, you know, brought our Big Meech and them down, BMF down. There's too many people, man. You couldn't control that circle, you know. It's like, as far as like funding the neighborhood, I know a lot of rappers and entertainers, they take a lot away from the neighborhood. But what's one way that you're like building your neighborhood or being a positive role model to the people, not just the kids alone, but to the people of the neighborhood?
Well, I try to motivate the people around me simply by speaking to them. You know, when I see people going through something, or a person doesn't even have to tell me they're going through something. If it looks like they're going through something, whether they're older or younger, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If they're part of my surroundings, my community, I'm always going to try to pull that person to the side. If I see them saying something crazy on Facebook, I'm going to inbox them. And I don't leave comments. I'm going to inbox them and let them know personally, this is how I feel. And I'm trying to help you if you need me. I'm there. Changing myself is the biggest thing though. Like, because you have to lead by example. So a lot of the ways that I really try to change the things around me in my community is really by allowing them to see me make a better change. You know what I'm saying? Because I can sit here and tell them what to do all day and give them my advice all day and preach unity all day. But if people see me doing opposite of that, then it's not really going to make a difference. Yeah. So I just try to continue allowing people to see me change, and I feel like hopefully that'll help them change.
Yeah. Do you have any like beef between like old friends or friends like they? You know, a lot of people just don't agree with like how you move. You know what I'm saying?
A cup. That shot. Y'all better be glad I can't. Yeah. Oh, trust me, I know the rules. Strong, push the next.
Hey man.
Yeah. So beef. I'm looking at the camera for this one. Yes, I have beef with a lot of people. None of those worth saying their names though. But I will say that I'm not gonna say I have beef with a lot of people. I will say that I am very aggressive in my way of handling business, and I'm very aggressive in regards to being approached in negative ways. So if somebody says something that you know bothers me a little bit, you know, I mean, they say a hit dog a holler, and sometimes I'm often a hollering ass dog because I feel hit. So if I feel like I'm hit or if I feel like that shot is for me, I might be one of the people that respond and react to it. And I'm not, see, the difference is I'm not afraid of that. A lot of people don't want to admit that they have, like, I ain't got no hating in my ball. I ain't got no hating. I ain't got no. Listen, I came through this game having a lot of animosity towards people. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. And that's the change that I like for people to see. That I no longer am the person that has that level of animosity that got me here. But it did get me to a cool place.
All right. Do you hope to resolve anything?
I would love to resolve any problems because I don't really look for problems. I just don't run from them. You know what I'm saying? Like not often have I ever been the person to really start the issue, but I'm always game for finishing something. And that's something I'm working on because sometimes it's just better not to pay attention to what's happening. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Hey, there you have it. Hey, from your boy only, from the one and only, Mr. Smoking Strong. This your boy Jason A. Kid Jr. Until next time.